The ocean, a mesmerizing force of nature, boundless energy source, a great storyteller of exploration and battle, an enigma. It's 5:30 a.m. in Ikoyi, Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm standing at the water's edge at the Lagos Fishing Charter, where I can see a rare early morning view of the city lights. And the water rippling ever so gently in the Harmattan coolness. It's a very early morning here in Ikoyi in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm at the Lagos Fishing Charter. It's a members only club, and today I've been invited to go out on a fishing expedition. Can you believe it? I'm super excited. Never done it before. I think probably the first time I went fishing I was 8 years old. Not a memorable experience, but today I'm hoping for great things. Okay, so we're waiting for Mr. Hossam to show up, and I've got his kids with us today. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Celine.
Celine and...
Hi, Sammy.
Sammy, fantastic. They both look like their father. Incredibly. Photocopies, actually. So we're all waiting for their boat. Now, they've done this before. You've done this before, Celine.
Yes.
When did you do that? A while back?
Last year.
Last year you did this, so this is your second time?
Yes.
How about you? Have you ever done this?
Not in Lagos.
Not in Lagos. Where did you go? And
Not professional fishing, but maybe when I was younger with my dad, but in Dubai, just regular fishing with regular
in Dubai, wow. So would you? So is this like professional fishing we're going to do today? Would you say?
It definitely feels like it, yes.
Oh
You
my
have a
gosh.
full weight belt and you're reeling out really heavy fish, dorados,
Wow.
barracudas. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So do you think we're gonna get a fish?
For sure.
For sure
It's
we're
gonna
getting
happen,
fish.
For sure.
Yes!
And every time we have a new person on the boat, we have a tradition. My dad has this tradition where you have to rub 1,000 naira on the rods, and it's supposed to bring good luck. So
Oh.
today,
Okay.
It's gonna
Okay.
be-
I like that. I like that. Okay, so we're waiting for your dad. Everything's happening. I see people are on the boat preparing and whatnot. That's John. He's our expedition assistant today, getting the fishing vessel ready to come about. So I guess we just kind of wait.
yes.
Yeah. All right. See you on the boat. And that is Deep Blue 2. It's Hossam's 35-foot-long fishing boat, and we'll be traveling out to sea on it this morning. We're going quite far, over 20 nautical miles south of Lagos. Now, a nautical mile is used for charting and navigating, and is equal to about 1.151 land miles. So that's pretty far. This is a professional fishing boat, equipped with state-of-the-art navigational equipment and a seasoned captain and crew. This isn't a sport to be taken frivolously. It takes professional know-how, focus, physical endurance, attention to detail, protocol, patience, and skill. I'm going to have to listen to the captain's instructions exclusively and hopefully come away with valuable knowledge as well. Everyone on board today, except myself and my cameraman, is an experienced scuba diver. But we all can swim. And look at all those fishing rods standing at attention. Now let's see if we can get one fish for every single rod. My nerves were a little heightened, but I was very excited. Hi, John.
Yeah,
good morning.
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
It's a great boat you have
Nice
here.
one. Let's go on fishing.
Yes, let's go fishing. The pizza's arrived, so we're gonna be okay. While John got our life jackets ready, I joined the captain, Hossam Azem. So we're off. Good morning, Hossam.
Good morning.
So tell me, where are we going today?
We're going out into the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, my
We're gonna
goodness.
hit about 25 nautical miles south of Lagos.
Wow. So that's deep sea.
That's deep sea.
So what are we looking for today?
We're going for pelagic fish, which include marlins, yellowfin tuna, wahoos, dorados, sailfish, just to mention a few.
Oh, fantastic. Lead the way. On to the name of your boat again?
Deep Blue 2.
Deep Blue 2. I guess there's no graceful way to get on a boat, is there? It does not exist. So where do we keep our things?
I'll bring them to John, he'll help you take care of them.
Fantastic. And then I will just go take those shoes off.
Yeah, in the cabin here.
Shoes in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I go in and take them off? Okay. Shoes off time.
Everybody to wear a life jacket until we're out.
You better, Henry, you better go get your stuff so we don't leave you. Okay, yeah,
You need to
thanks.
wear a jacket.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I can swim, but I'm not taking any chances.
Exactly.
Okay.
You clip it.
Thank you, John. Good to go. Cool. So I'm here with Mr. Hossam and we're ready to go. I'm very excited about this. And I noticed that this panel you have here is almost like a car panel, except for one thing.
A little bit different.
Well, you don't stop shaking.
The motion of the ocean.
Yeah. Okay, so what's this up here?
That's a radar, so that we can see if any vessels are ahead of us, or
Right.
land, or more importantly, thunderstorms. Which
Exactly.
at this time of the year is not a problem.
Okay, so the water is pretty calm at this time. Well, I'm not scared. I'm in good hands.
Nothing to be scared of. There's
Yeah.
no difference between 2 miles and 30 miles.
Exactly, you're still in the same water.
Yeah.
So do you think we're going to see like sharks and stuff like that?
The possibility to see anything is there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
You might
goodness.
even see whales, you might even see dolphins, you might even
Oh.
see turtles.
Oh, fantastic. I
But
hope we see
remember,
some.
everything is a needle in a haystack in
Yeah.
the ocean.
Yeah, it is.
You just have to be at the right place at the right time.
And I hope we have good fortune today because I'm looking to,
Good fortune will
Catch
definitely
something
work
big.
for all of us.
yes, amen to that. Ahoy, me mateys! So Hossam, just from a technical perspective, when you're going out into the deep sea like this, who do we kind of communicate with? Is there like the Coast Guard, that kind of thing, or?
We don't have a Coast Guard in Nigeria, we have the Navy.
Right.
So if there's an emergency, they can be hailed on Channel 16. And usually the Navy is pretty responsive out at sea. Otherwise, what I do is I have a satellite communicator, which communicates directly, giving my position to the club.
Your Garmin.
And to
Yeah.
other fishermen.
We're gonna start moving a little bit faster.
A lot faster.
A lot faster, I'm told. So fasten your seatbelts. I'm gonna do that.
These 3 powerful outboard motors are propelling us out of the city into the unknown, really, for me. These heavy-duty rods are custom and purpose constructed to the captain's requirements and specifications. It's expensive precision gear. So we're about 30 minutes out now, and activity has already started with getting rods ready for the surface fishing, the first type we'll be doing today.
So how many rods have we actually got out here?
We're going to put 9 rods in the water.
9 rods. So that equates to 9 fish? No. Not necessarily. So these are all made of fiberglass.
These are fiberglass.
Yeah. But you know, these are,
We call conventional reels.
yeah, they are professional.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Can I see how heavy one is?
Whoa, guys. Yeah, this is not for the faint-hearted. Not for the faint-hearted.
Well, remember, you want to get, you can get up to 300 kilos on it. Just put it on.
Wow.
So we're gonna open them at next selection of what we want to use today, based on what these are used as teasers before the lure.
Right.
So I'm gonna take these out.
So these look, they kind of look like little fish.
Yeah, we call them teaser birds.
So this isn't actually what the fish bites.
No, this creates splashes on the water.
So that creates splashes on the water and makes them believe there's something there to eat.
Yes, that's
Exactly.
why they call it a teaser.
Okay, teaser,
So can you take this up front? Thank you.
right? But we've got actual hooks and stuff that
That's next.
you're gonna, yeah. I once got pierced by a little hook.
Okay, we don't want
It wasn't
anybody
fun.
to get pierced.
That looks like a squid.
That's what they all look like.
Wow, look at that.
This one's going there.
So does each rod have its specific little squid?
No, well, yeah, you
That's a hook.
it's two hooks.
No, wait. Oh my goodness, look at
sharp, be
that.
careful. There you go.
Ah, no thank you. That one's even bigger. Let's look at that. Look at the size of this thing. And the thing about hooks is, it doesn't just hook you. When you try to pull back on it, there's a little barb here that doesn't allow you to get free. That's how we catch the fish.
So with the way the color of the water is, I'm going to go with more brighter colors.
You're gonna go with lighter colors.
Brighter.
You mentioned to me that we're gonna be trawling, kind of. So that, tell us what that means.
Well, it means we're going to put 9 lines out with these funny looking squid,
Right?
and those lines are going to go safe in and out of the water, and it will look like weak fish swimming. So
Ah.
the predators like.
We'll come up and say, ah, there's something there. Okay.
So we're presenting a buffet.
Right, I love it. Fishy buffet. So we're gonna like drag the lines along, basically, and then the fish are gonna see these little teasers. And they're gonna come up and then they're gonna get this instead.
Let's go to channel 1-1.
So here's Henry, everyone. He says he's sweating and feeling a little dizzy. Look at me, Henry. Can you see me?
Yeah.
How many fingers do I have? Oh, okay, well done. You think you're gonna make it?
Yeah, of course.
You better make it, because guess who's not gonna film herself today? If you ever find yourself getting seasick at sea, just relax. Look out onto the horizon and focus. You'll soon level yourself.
We're going big or we're going home. So everything I'm putting out is for big fish. I'm not putting anything out for little ones.
I love it. We didn't come all this way, so many
Exactly.
nautical miles out here to not catch something
That's a
big.
sardine, right?
Yep. So we're gonna see any sharks,
Very, very possible.
whales, and sharks. Incredible. That would be an experience. Dolphins, love them. We're not catching any of them. Have you ever caught like a nice thing, like a dolphin? You haven't.
Dolphins are actually so smart, they won't even come near.
Ah, they're like, we know that old trick. The old floating teaser trick.
What they will do is come up to the front of the boat and start playing.
Oh, really? I hope we get to see something like that. I really do.
There are 9 lines, and we have to be careful where they're placed and cast off, with a certain distance between them so they don't get tangled. Now there's also an outrigging, which moves some lines even further away from the boat, to maximize our chances.
Use this one on the near outer.
Now it was time to speed up a bit and get the lures jumping.
So we are at 415 meters right now,
Yeah.
deep underneath us.
Yep.
That's enough space for some pretty big fish. So now that you've casted out the lines, we kind of just wait.
It's a waiting game. Yeah.
It is a waiting game. And I guess we know something's on there when you start seeing the...
You'll hear it.
You'll hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, because it'll start
It'll sound like
zzz.
this.
Oh, and then everybody gets excited. So when you hear 3 of those whizzing at the same time,
Then you panic.
then you...
I'm the only one who knows how to fish on board.
Oh!
My son knows a little bit.
Well, I'm a quick study.
We are fishing in the pelagic zone of the ocean, where you'll find fish like swordfish, mackerel, yellow-finned tuna, even a whale maybe. They swim in schools mostly, and neither close to the surface or near the bottom, sort of in the middle range.
There's no live bait.
Here we don't. Fishing with live bait is very productive, but we don't do that here because getting the live bait is a lot of work and very difficult.
So it's not just dig some worms up.
No, absolutely not. Live bait in this sense means catching smaller fish to get
Okay.
the bigger fish.
Right. And sit next to Celine for a minute. She's got the right idea. Sit somewhere because on this boat we're
Yes.
constantly moving.
Exactly.
And you have to, suddenly you're taken by surprise, like, oh dear, I'm not on like solid ground anymore. You gotta have at least 3 points of contact at all times. So you're excited about today?
Excited.
Yeah? Your dad was telling me that he's the only one who knows how to actually handle the rods here. So
It's true.
It is?
It's because the fish are heavy.
Right. So you
they're
gotta
really
have
hard
like,
yeah.
you gotta have power.
Yeah.
I've even seen
You
like
have to have
some muscle. Wait.
bicep going on.
We got a little. So it's literally grab the rod. And do you
Yeah,
keep
a weight belt.
a weight?
From what I remember, yeah, we're gonna get weight belts, and then you hang the rod on
In
the
it,
weight belt.
and then you
yes,
can,
and
like-
then- yeah.
But what connects the belts to the boat? The belt's just connected to you. So if the fish is strong
Exactly.
enough,
So I guess it's
So-
a battle between you and the fish.
exactly. So literally, we're just waiting for that buzzing sound to happen. And then, so what does one do on the boat while one is waiting?
Chill.
Chill, listen to music,
Have some snacks.
have snacks.
Drink.
Absolutely.
Chit-chat.
You know, get the party started.
Yeah. Wait for the sun to come out.
You know?
Have a little-
Exactly. But I think that I kind of like the weather today because it's not too hot. You don't want to be out here sweating.
That's true.
This is actually quite pleasant.
Yeah.
I'm getting belted up with a fighting belt. Actually, I thought the fighting belt would be a little bit more intimidating than this. Oh, that's the fighting belt. So
That's the harness.
that's the harness.
Yeah, you keep it.
Harness me. Need to make it a little bit wider. You got a 6-foot fighter here. Right? Okay. Got me? Fantastic. There's another one to come, right?
Yeah.
I'm listening out. One ear is on these rods and the other ear is on those. How we doing? We good? Okay? Yeah?
IGFA rules, which is the International Game Fishing Association, say that once a fish strikes and you hear this, I can give you the rod,
Right.
but after that I cannot help you.
Wait.
Until
Really?
the leader, you know, the part that you saw where we hooked the
Yeah.
lure, until the leader is here, and then I can grab that.
Wow, so I'm on my own.
Yeah.
But can you tell me before the zizzing noise happens what to do?
Yes, we
Good.
definitely will.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
Now,
Okay.
The problem becomes when it's a big fish and it involves hours.
Oh, wow.
If we're lucky enough to have
Okay,
that.
so this whole thing about a fish taking hours to reel in,
It's got you worried now. Huh?
No, I'm not worried. I'm intrigued. So do you like go off and have a beer and then come back and try again? What do? You just sit there for 2 hours
Like I
fighting
said,
it.
you can't give the fish any rest. If you do, he energizes
And then he can just go off.
increase the
So you're
fight.
tiring out the fish
Yes.
and yourself.
Well, hopefully you got more stamina than the fish.
Hopefully. Okay. So hook me up.
But you'll be surprised how much work your adrenaline does.
Yes. I mean, I'm pumped with adrenaline already. I'm telling you.
Okay,
What's
so
this?
That's that's where the rods go, so you don't hurt yourself.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so show her how it's done. So once there's a strike, I'll say put it on.
Okay.
You can't put it on before; it's bad luck.
Okay.
All right, and he'll show you how to.
Where
do
does it go?
that. Step there, and he'll show you.
Okay. It will go here. But don't put it on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I have to do that. I have to show you.
It has to go there and it has to go there. Okay.
Size her for this, please.
Yeah, I will
So the rod will go
go in.
In here,
in there.
in there. And then there's
Just like this. When you
Okay.
have a strike,
It'll go there.
this way.
what you do. You hold it with your left hand
Right?
here. All right, and your right hand is on here.
And my right hand is here.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, once you're fighting the fish,
Right?
right? So the line is going out. You're gonna feel the rod pushing down.
Yes. And I'm gonna go, help!
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna raise it with your left hand,
Up.
okay? And then once you want to start dropping slowly.
Mm-hmm.
You quickly turn.
That fast.
Yeah.
So
All right.
it'll be pulling. I'll pull it up. And then when I drop it down, whoosh, 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 forward.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna be good at
All
this.
right. Now he's gonna pick you up for this.
So I'm being sized up now for if there's a huge fish and I need a stronger belt. So they're doing this so that if the big fish strikes, they don't have to waste time doing this. Okay, so that's my
Now
size.
you're
I'm good
ready
to
to
go.
go, good
I'm
to
ready to reel in that shark, or that swordfish, or that giant barracuda, or that huge dorado, but something. Tuna! Sushi tonight.
So we've been on the surface of the water for a couple of hours now, and I'm really intrigued to know what lies underneath the surface. Scuba, or self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, diving, is another water sport which you can learn with Hussam and his diving instructors. But once under the water, tens of meters below the sea, there are old shipwrecks to explore, where the plant life and coral have covered the eroding metal and formed a home for the most amazing fish. You can see that right here in Nigeria, there's a hidden treasure trove of beauty and wonder, which many wouldn't even imagine existed. And other sea creatures. This is a long, exciting story with much more excitement to come. So stay tuned with us as we continue next week into the deep.